Hello my darlings and welcome to another Bedroom Guru here in my boudoir with Nicky Alan. I've been doing emails this morning and it's a bit rainy outside, and so I'm sitting here thinking I haven't spoken to my lovely people, my beautiful YouTuber tribe for a while. And this morning I got an email, and I also had a very similar email on Monday, and I thought I'm going to answer it. And it's a very different one actually. It is about relationships, but it's about friendships. By the way, you may hear Mia snoring in the background, but if you didn't hear it, you'd be worried, wouldn't you? My little dormouse doggy. So we're going to talk about friendships. Now, you know the saying, or you sometimes get up on Facebook or Instagram, friends for a season, friends for a reason, that kind of thing. So we tend to kind of hang on in there with family relationships because it's family. Some people do, some people don't. If I wasn't happy, then I wouldn't even stay entangled with it, but that's your choice. Friendships is a different kettle of fish. We have a choice, right? That's the one thing you have to remember, the word choice, okay? Now, if you've read the Celestine prophecies, or, you know a bit about your life plan before you come down here, you will know that we plan various people to meet us in certain parts of our life to either assist us or be there for a certain reason. So this is where we come into our life plan. We have soulmates in friends. We have ones that just pop in for a certain given time, some that literally swift in and out but we don't even know they are, and I'll explain that in a minute. And then we have those that perhaps stay for 10, 11, 12 years and then disappear. Okay, so we have all different reasons in our life map to integrate with certain souls, okay? For instance, I'll give you, I'm sure I've written this in my book actually, Me, Myself and I, that I was on the floor with my condition. I was really, really poorly, and I had to move again. And I remember that I had to get rid of a settee because I just thought I'm just going to bin it. I just can't even think about, getting that moved and all the rest of it. I did get rid of a lot of furniture, I'm not going to lie. And I just sat there and I just said to the angel realms, please, please help me. Yes, this is in my book. And I said, I can't clean this house. I can't get it ready for me for moving out. I'm on my own here. You need to help me. So anyway, about an hour later, the Facebook feed for, I had it on Marketplace, my settee, and this man called Mark said, oh, is your settee still available? I thought, thank God. So I said, yeah. So he came in and I was sitting on the floor. I didn't know he was coming that early, and I come into the house that early, and I was sitting on the floor crying my eyes out. He goes, oh my God, what's the matter? And I said, look, I've got this chronic condition. I'm in agony. I can't move. I can't even walk, and I'm trying to clear this house up. And I was just literally a complete mess. And, just to cut it short, this man, who I didn't even know, helped me clear my house out, clean it, and then I never heard from him again. And it was just incredible that this man did this on just picking up the settee. And so, friendship, but we were friends for those 2 days, what I would call friends rather than acquaintances, because he was just there the whole time, but then just disappeared, never heard from him again. So you've got that space. Then you've got the friends, like, for instance, I've got friends that I know are part of my soul cluster. They've been with me since I was like 17, 18, and always will be. It doesn't matter where they live in the world. It doesn't matter how often you speak with them. They are always there, and you're always there for them, whatever comes up. Okay, so we've got those sort of friendships, haven't we? They're the ones that we tend to hardly ever argue with, and we always get on with, and we know each other inside out. And we're there for the triumphs, we're there for the losses, we're there for everything. And I value those massively. And yeah, most of them are distance, they're back in Essex, and I miss them dearly. But then when we come together, we have the most magnificent time. It's like we've never left each other. So we have those sorts of friendships. We then have the friendships that perhaps we start, we meet someone and we start going on beach walks or whatever, and we think, yeah, they're pleasant enough, but there isn't a drive to connect with them. There isn't a drive to want to, see them or make an effort for them. So we put those on the sort of nice friend, but kind of thing, don't we? We then have our regular friends that perhaps we've known for 5, 10, 15 years. Okay, they haven't got that soul element, but again, they're always there for you and you love their company. Okay, now what happens is that especially if you're a spiritual person, you tend to have phases in your human life where you can grow. Okay, and when you grow, sometimes your energy will outgrow the person that you're with as a friend. Okay, and this is where it goes wrong, because if you're an empath or you're someone that is very open-hearted and quite sensitive, you may start getting a rebuff from that friend. You might get jealousy from them. You might get comments that are a bit, digging you a bit, or you might feel that when you're with them, you feel they make you feel down, or they make you not feel great about yourself. So you come back thinking, oh, what did they say that for? Okay, that's your first red alert. That's your first red flag. Okay, so what you need to do is have a look at the dynamic of the relationship. Now, there are some people in this world that like to be the power over their friends, if you like. They like to be the strength for you. Okay, they like to look after you. They like to be the care provider. Okay, that's where they sit in their energy. And if they're not spiritually developing, or they're not, working on themselves, they stay in that energy. What happens is, as you rise above it, you then go out of their remit of needing help, needing to be looked after, needing to be saved. You are now in actually, I can look after myself, thank you very much, and I'm starting to grow, I'm starting to transition. And they're not comfortable with that, so they need to bring you back down to their level so that they can start caretaking again. Okay, and if they don't get that, then obviously the relationship starts to break down. And because we're empaths, we say, what have we done wrong? What did we say? What did we do? And you haven't done anything. All you've done is grown more personal strength. And with that personal strength, you also start to see the dynamics of people around you. And because you start to love yourself more and you start to view yourself with a lot more value, you start thinking, hang on a minute, I used to put up with that. I really don't need to do that anymore. Okay, so subconsciously, your inner voice is saying, well, hang on a minute, you're supposed to be having nice times, you're supposed to feel good with this person, but they kind of said that, and that's not what a friend says. Okay, this is exactly what this email is about from, I can't remember her name now, I won't say her name anyway if I did know it, on the Monday email. Okay, and she's saying, oh, what have I done wrong? I keep trying to think what I've done wrong. She's been a friend of mine for so years, and I don't understand why she's suddenly pulled away from me. That's most probably one of the main reasons why, is that you have transitioned, your energy has shifted, and she doesn't like the fact that you are now a strong, solid, secure person, because they've always nurtured themselves as a caretaker's role, saving people. Okay, so it's not your fault. The other thing is as well, purely, we outgrow each other. Some of us gain interest, some of our lives change, and we realise that we don't resonate with that friend relationship anymore. So don't lack courage in making change or coming away from a friendship if you feel that, I know it sounds awful saying not benefiting you, but if you go away feeling down or disillusioned, or they seem very, negative, and you're like, Jesus, that was a chore, you're starting to get that, politely distance yourself away. There is no reason for you to have to endure a friendship just for the sake of friendship. Okay, so be strong in your commitment to yourself. Be strong in your commitment that you think, do you know what, I think this has come to a natural end, because I don't want to fight, or I don't want to fall out, but this just doesn't feel right anymore. Be strong in your conviction, okay, and acknowledge your personal power to say, I've made the choice that I don't want to spend time with that person as much as I used to. It's that simple. If you allow your ego to come into it, or what did I do wrong, what did I say, or but when she said that I said this, is it because I said that, is it because, and you start doing that, that's when you're going to take the wrong path, okay, which is going to bring stress to you, it's going to bring doubt to you, it's going to bring unnecessary worry when you're overanalyzing something. Okay, it doesn't matter how long you've been with that person, don't get nostalgic. Okay, we're dealing with the present, we're dealing with the future. All right, so, oh yeah, but I've known them for 15 years, so what, it's done. Whatever in the past was in the past. That doesn't serve your present or your future. Okay, so be mindful to examine the relationships around you and think, do you know what, not too keen there. You don't have to have a standoff. You just naturally politely distance yourself away from that person. Likewise, when you transition and when you go into perhaps more enlightenment, or you adopt more self-love, or you start to see the reality of people around you, you know, and whatever kind of development that you're doing, you may also then meet a soulmate friend. Okay, so you may have been up in the spirit world before you come down, gone, I know what we'll do. We'll go through that. I'll go through a divorce. I'll have this. I'll have that. Whatever the, you know, the calamity is, and then bang, you come in, and we are like this, and we will help each other get through this scenario. So it's very much like a friend that I've recently been reunited with, and it's like I never left her side, and we're total soul sisters. Now, what I mean by that is some people can get confused with this, and I brought this up before in another video, where you're so connected to someone of the same sex that you think, oh God, am I turning gay? Right, because all you do is think about them, you want to please them, you want to see them, you want to spend time with them, you want to help them, you want to do things for them, okay? And it's a bit more stronger than a friend connection, okay? And that is one of your soul cluster has come and carried out their soul contract of coming into your life at that time to take you both through your next stage. Don't get me wrong though, soul people may come in again for a season to assist you through something and then disappear, but it will be a very intense friendship, and it will be a very loving, very open friendship, where you just most probably say to them very quickly, I really love you, darling, yeah, come on, let's go and do that. You know, you'll just feel this intense connection. You'll feel an inanimate trust of the person, and just want to tell them everything, warts and all, and they'll accept that, and they will also share their warts and all with you. It's a very special connection. And as I say, that's normally a soul cluster meet with a family, with a friend that could possibly be a family member in a previous life. So this is how friendships come about with you, you know. The one thing you have to adopt is don't analyse and blame yourself. However, if you have been a bitch or a total git and you've really upset your friend and it is your fault, then yeah, perhaps you need to like put your hands up and say, do you know what, I was a bit of a twat. However, I've found, and it's really weird, as I say, I always say to you, no, I do a little video when I've got a couple of emails of the same subject, and so rather than write it out, I said to them, watch the video. And so that's how it works. It's all part of your growth. It's all part of your development. It's part of your experience on the earth plane of ending friendships and beginning new friendships, okay? Lots of people, you know, even geographically, they'll move away and they lose contact with their friends. As I say, if there's not a soul connection, then, you know, you drift away. If not, you'll stay connected even if you live in Australia. But then you're there ready, open to have new dynamics with new friendships, okay? Don't allow friendships that have fizzled out or gone wrong in the past to influence your future relationships with friends, okay? So don't go there out in this social circle where you may meet new people with the feeling of, not going to like me because this happened with that friend, all right? You need to go in open-minded, knowing that you deserve love, abundance and friendships. Okay, so really a lot of the time that friendships end is because of your own personal growth has outgrown the dynamic of that relationship. That's what you have to have in your mind. And as I say at the beginning of the video, I said choice. It's your choice to have a friend in your life or not. Okay, so if you are not happy with a friendship, if you're feeling that they're not treating you right, or they're not giving you as much back as you're giving them, what's the problem? There's no drama. Move on. Find other friends that deserve you and you deserve them. Okay, so it's a very quick video. Well, I say very quick, we're in 30 minutes already. It's quick for me anyway. I'm a bit tired today. I don't know if this weather's been rubbish here in Devon. So I don't know if that's why it's making me a bit tired. But that's my advice for you for friendships, okay? To me, friendships ending equals personal growth. That's what you got to remember. So I hope this answers those two lovely ladies' questions, and I hope it helps other people there that are going through perhaps problems in friendships that they need to make a decision on. So with that, I'm going to love you, leave you. I've been very, very busy with various projects. I'm going to try and get a card reading in here for you and another guided meditation, and I think we need another one up in heaven just to get you out of this godforsaken planet with all this stuff that's going on at the moment. So I'm planning to do those as soon as I can, as well as get my tarot course up and running, which is taking a lot more time than I thought. I thought I'd be able to get it out really quick, but it's taking a lot of time. So be patient, the people waiting for my online tarot course, because that's coming, and it will be video tutorship. But I'll let you know when that's ready. Okay, if you are interested in doing the online tarot course, please email me on nickyalan@333@gmail.com and with the title tarot course, and I'll put you on the list, and I'll send you out the email as soon as the tarot course is ready. It will be an integrated course, and I'll be teaching you every single meaning of the cards, what it means to bring them together, how to read other cards, you know, angel cards that have got an integrated meaning with them, with the tarot cards. Did that make sense? No, it didn't make sense, did it? Basically, it is a definitive, very easy to understand guide to tarot reading, giving yourself readings and perhaps learning to do it for others. And I'd love my cards. I have a little card every day, or three, or sometimes a full Celtic cross. Depends what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a fabulous day. Be positive, and I hope this friendship guidance thing helps you. And I'll speak to you very soon. I'm on 985 subscribers, so if you could share this to your friends and get me up to 1,000, I'd be so happy. It's only 15, and then I'm 1,000 subscribers. It'd be so good. But if not, don't worry. Please bring your comments below and let me know about your friendship experiences, and I really hope this helps. Love you all. Take care.